Welcome to Flippin' Rejects with me, Shane Luthi. This week, I'm cleaning out my garage shop and going to do a shop tour. So let's check it out. Okay, to start off this shop tour, I'm going to talk about the centerpiece of my shop, and that's the workbench. Now, I built this workbench on top of a table that was given to me by a friend of mine. Now, her father worked at a company that hired only wheelchair-bound people, so the table was really low, but really well built. And so what I did was I took a piece of MDF and built on top of that up a little bit to where I could have storage underneath that level and in between the original table and the top level. Now on one side, I have my table saw. It's a Ryobi table saw. It works well for what I do. Towards the middle, I have a rigid chop saw. It was given to me by my mom, who found it at a yard sale for about $35. On the other end of the table is my Ryobi bandsaw. I'm not the biggest fan of this bandsaw, but it works for what I do. On the other side of the shop, I have this small table, and that just holds the welder, my dovetail jig, scroll saw, belt sander, and then on the other side of that, I have my planer and lathe, and that just sits upon this little wooden stand, and I'll wheel that out and put it outside of the garage while I plane wood or do lathe work. Underneath that, there's a little wood storage, my propane heater for when it gets really cold. In that box there is a neon transformer for whenever I do like Lichtenberg structure burns. There's a lot of room in between that and the workbench, and I probably could have utilized this space a lot better, but it's what I got. Now against this back wall that primarily is used for my backdrop when I do intros is a desk that I had at an old house and that we just repurposed for this shop. The first saw that I ever got when my wife gave me a Lowe's gift card several years ago. I don't necessarily use it anymore, but at the time it worked great. So here's my paint storage, some staining storage and things like that. This red toolbox along with this other red toolbox were given to me by my father before he passed away in early 2020. Here's the third tool that I bought for my shop. This was the drill press. Here's some of that under the table storage that I was talking about. And these are all my clamps. I don't have a lot of clamps. I always hear that joke, you can never have too many. I don't have enough. And if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see a smaller laser in the background when I do my intros. I gave that laser away to a friend of mine because another friend of mine was giving me this laser. It's twice as big, and so it'll cut in an area of around 24 by 18. I can't wait to hook that up and get working on some new projects. So this is the current state of my shop, and I'm sure I can utilize space a lot better. I know I need some vertical storage for wood and things like that, but this seems to work really well for me right now, and if we ever move here in the future, I'll just roll this up on a trailer and move it to the next shop. Thanks y'all for watching. See you on the next one. A little bit of dust. Alright. Oh hey, just finishing up cleaning my garage in the workshop here that you guys just watched the shop tour video of. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you really like it, hit that bell and you'll get a notification every time I take another item or clean the garage. Make something awesome. So you go out and have a great day. Try and make something awesome. Now this was making my wife's dream come true. So I think I did a good job. Oh.
Honey, you could make another one of my dreams come true. Change her diaper.